everybody, and welcome back. Welcome back, patrons, to Bloodborne. We are on, I believe it's part 7 of Bloodborne.
Yes, we are.
And this is a real special and interesting day, John, because the Vati Video finally put out his video explaining all of Bloodborne. So it's like I have a lot more information about Bloodborne, and it's allowed me to think about the game in a bunch of different ways. So we're going to try out a couple things here. But before we get going, we're going to go ahead and... How many level ups do we have here? We're going to beef up a few of our stats. Let's take a vitality and just do that. Yeah, so today's going to be mostly an exploration and kind of cleaning up stuff type of day. We're hopefully going to get some information, and then in the meantime, I've got a few things to explain that I think I've kind of figured out about the game.
Oh.
So here's our first thing. I actually noticed this when I was getting set up today. So the Tomb of Odon, still can't remember how to fucking say that
Odon.
Aiden, I think, is what they call it. But if we try to go here right now, it's not functional. So what we're going to do, our first step here is we're going to go to the Cathedral Ward, and we're going to work our way back to that particular lantern, which is not that far away.
Okay.
From there, we've got a couple things that we need to take care of. We've got another person who we need to send to the church, and we've got a door that opened after killing the Bloodstarved beast that it was a door that I know opened at one point in the game, but I kind of keep forgetting about it, and it leads to a really interesting area, so we're going to go check that out as well.
Cool.
We're also going to go to try to find a whole bunch of Carol runes today to fill up our newly found Carol rune powers, and hopefully get access to a few new things.
So we're going to go caroling?
We're going to go caroling. Yeah, we're going to go wassailing. So first up, you remember this area, right?
Yes.
But do you remember this door over here?
I don't think we ever looked over there.
Yeah, this door only opens after you beat the Bloodstarved beast for whatever reason. And while we're here, we might as well just take a quick moment to talk to our old lady that we rescued. God damn it, lady.
She does not like us.
All right. Fine. You found out my reindeer games. You found out my Ben Afflecks. But so first thing we're going to do is we're going to go backwards, and we're going to see what's going on over in the Adon or tomb where we fought Father Gascoigne before. So
all right, so we couldn't go back there.
We can't go back there. Yeah, this happens. This will happen a couple of times over the course of the game. We're going to find basically that a lantern at a certain point is no longer functional. So we're going to go back and see why the fuck that is. And
okay,
let's see what's going on down here.
What the hell?
I think that's just normal. Uh-oh. Did I do something wrong? Oh. Oh, shit.
What's that?
That's another hunter. Fucking in here, fucking some shit up. Oh, you dick. Oh, you dick. Oh, you dick. God, stop it. You fucking Weasley shitbag. Oh, shit. It's Eileen.
What's Eileen doing in here?
Eileen's fighting some hunters, man. I don't know if we were really very clear about what Eileen was doing, but, Eileen is, hunting infected hunters. She's the Hunters Guild captain.
Okay.
And she's out here basically trying to take care of hunters that are acting like dick faces. Oh shit.
So in other words, like this guy.
Yeah. Well, we know that some hunters are we've seen hunters that are acting real weird towards us. Oh shit. And
no, he's dead.
Whew. Man, what a jerk. All right. Hey, Eileen, what's up? It wasn't that difficult.
That wasn't necessary of you.
Well,
My thanks.
All right.
many welcomes, lady.
With our lives. You're not bad at all. You must have killed Gascoigne as well, then.
Sure did.
Yep.
He was falling apart. I'm sure it had to be done.
Yep.
But try to keep your hands clean.
That's going to be pretty difficult.
Hunt beasts. Leave the hunting of hunters to me.
So,
Oh, okay.
ooh, that's, that's generally speaking Dark Souls code for I'm evil. All right, let's see what this guy had. he had a rune
nice.
called Air, and so let's see what that is. I'm actually starting to find out that the runes are really, really important. So this is more blood echoes from vital attacks. So when you do vital attacks, you get more blood echoes back, and we would have to go back to slot that, so we're not going to do that right now. Let's see if Eileen has anything else to say. Okay, so here's a thing that I didn't really realize before, and I don't know if anybody pointed out in the comments, but when we first met Eileen, she was up in that area where all of there were like bodies hanging.
Yeah.
Those were the bodies of like hunters that she had killed, and that's why when we knocked that one down, it had the saw spear or whatever, right? Because that's a hunter weapon, right? And so that's what that corpse had on it. And I think I'm just kind of going like this is just rank implication shit, right? Like I don't know this for sure.
Putting 2 and 2 together.
Right. Also, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, there's a note in here that I don't believe that we actually read. Did we read it last time?
I don't think we did.
I think it's in here.
There it is.
There we go. The Bergenworth spider hides all manner of rituals and keeps our lost master from us. A terrible shame. It makes my head shudder uncontrollably.
Bergenworth.
So we know a little bit about Bergenworth, right?
Yeah.
We've heard about before that the tombs below Bergenworth are where the old ones were found, which led to blood ministration.
Yes.
That was basically what led people to be able to do their blood shit. Now, before we go into this door, we're going to save that for the very last. We're going to go ahead and do a little bit of housekeeping in the form of getting that lady to come back to the church for us. Also, I'm going to just point this out. We're not going to do it right now, but so we got this motherfucker, as always, right, with his bullshit.
His little staff.
Yeah, some kind of church minion, right, obviously. Yeah. But then we've got it after facing... Oh, is he here yet? No, okay, I guess it's later on. Or maybe he's here. See that guy over there?
Yeah.
With the big sack?
Yeah, he's got a sack.
Yeah, that's a new guy. We don't want anything to do with him right now, so we're going to leave him be. He's a real interesting... He only shows up after you kill... I think it's the Bloodstar Beast. Is after you kill the Bloodstar Beast, it changes a few things here, and one is that... oh, shit, this is the wrong direction.
You got guys following you.
Yeah, that's all right. I'm just going to head over this way. But he only shows up after you kill the Bloodstar Beast, and what happens with him is really quite interesting, but we're just not going to do it right now. So sorry to be all tantalizing and mysterious and shit like that. Yeah. I know you got a flamethrower, but it sucks. That's why I don't use it. Yeah! So... a few things that I have kind of figured out in the meantime.
Okay.
So one of the biggest things that I figured out was this. When you look at the antidote, remember when we were down in Old Yarnum? It says, used to treat ash and blood, the baffling sickness that ravaged Old Yarnum long ago. So when we put together the fact that we know that Old Yarnum was suffering from the ash and blood and was quarantined off, right, from the rest of Yarnum, there's actually another, I don't remember what it is, there's another item that basically talks about how the blood sickness, the beast sickness that we're seeing started in Old Yarnum.
Yes.
So they tried to basically shut down Old Yarnum because it had the ashen blood sickness, which is different than the healing blood, right? And so I'm starting to think, oh, here we go. Oh. Okay, we need to beat one more boss before she'll go anywhere. So, all right, we'll just leave that one. Leave that one to what it is. But basically, the idea that we have here is that the reason that the creatures in Old Yarnum were a little bit weirdly less beastly, right?
Yeah.
Is because that was kind of where the sickness started. And although I don't know if it's backed up by any of the lore in the game, I'm kind of just speculating here. It seems like that was where the Beast Plague started, and I'm almost starting to think that the church tried to use blood ministration to cure the Beast Plague. And
I wouldn't be surprised.
That's where we're seeing the difference between, but that will kind of stave off the plague, but it won't entirely cure it. And that what we're seeing in the form of, because you remember in Old Yarnum, we were seeing kind of somewhat wolfy kind of guys. I have a feeling, I have a theory, all right, that this, just like I said, it may be backed up, and also there's a little secret here, boop, that that the wolves that we're seeing, the full like lichens that we're seeing in the game, are basically, that was the beginning of that sickness, was those guys that we saw in Old Yarnum that were all wrapped up and they were burned and they'd been hunted and shit like that. But that as the Healing Church tried to use blood ministration to solve that issue, that's how we got the more kind of beastly lichens that we're seeing later on in the game. So here we're just up over the Blood Church, and we're going to pick ourselves up another rune.
Hey!
Formless Aiden, and this one says, I still don't know if I'm saying that right. A secret symbol left by Carol Runesmith of Bergenworth. The Great One, Aiden lacking form, exists only in voice and is symbolized by this rune. Those who memorize it enjoy a larger supply of Quicksilver bullets. Human or no, the oozing blood is a medium of the highest grade, and the essence of the Formless Great One, Aiden, both Aiden and his inadvertent worshippers surreptitiously seek the precious blood. So we found out when we got the blood, the rune tool last time, right, that it seems like them Bergenworth boys don't really like using blood.
Yeah.
We also got a Messenger Urn Festival. Is that just one of those, like, it's like a hat that you can put on them? Let's see. Is it in here? Nope. Is it one of these?
Yep, there it is.
Yeah, accessory worn by messengers playing make-believe. Accessory worn by naive messengers. Messengers wear the urns filled with incense that ward off beasts on their head upside down, suggesting a predilection to the dark. The inhabitants of the stump appear to have an interest in adornment. Why not let them be happy and revel as babes? Because we got work to do. That's why. But anywho, so what I found out from that video, and it's something that doesn't become super clear, so I'm not going to go into it a whole lot, is that Bergenworth and the Healing Church are kind of two separate entities.
Yes.
And they have two different agendas. Like the Bergenworth seems like they're more of a place of like knowledge and insight, and the Healing Church seems like they're more concentrated and focused on the blood and what the blood can do for them. In fact, in his video, which I highly recommend that anybody with a lore interest in Bloodborne watch, Vati points out this thing where he's like, oh, shit. Motherfucker, I could use one of those. Too bad you can't turn around, jerk.
Sucks to be you, old man.
That's right. Imagine a church that was able to... Ooh, get some saws in here. Imagine a church that was able to heal any illness, right, using the blood, and like how powerful they would be. All right, another rune. This one is Communion. Several runes relate to blood, including Communion, which raises the maximum number of blood vials one can carry. This rune represents the Healing Church and its ministers. Blood ministration is, of course, the pursuit of communion. All right. So you remember when we went and we bought that that symbol that led us inside the old city?
Yes.
This tower over here is basically how we would get into the old city if we didn't have that, if we didn't want to spend the money on that.
Oh, okay.
So in terms of Dark Souls, like, you never played Dark Souls, but anybody who has can understand this. In terms of Dark Souls, there's a passageway through the Darkroot Garden that you're able to buy, like, I think it's around 10,000 souls or something like that,
yeah,
a key to open this door. Or you can run around this huge pathway full of enemies over the course of the entire world in order to get to the same place. And this is kind of the equivalent of that in Bloodborne. It's actually much easier to get 10,000 runes than it is to come all the way through this particular area. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Oh, shit. You know, I was going to say I didn't expect that was going to how we were going to go.
Too much dodging. Little too much dodging on my part. But this particular area is interesting because it's got two. This is the Healing Church workshop that we're in, right?
Yeah.
It's near the Healing Church. It's basically off to one side. It's where the church hunters created their weapons. So, like in the dream, we have the Hunter's Workshop, and that's Geralt. And that's one of the other things that I found out from this video is the multiple factions that are involved here. So Geralt, the guy in the wheelchair, right? Or Gehrman, the guy in the wheelchair, he is basically a beast hunter, right? Like, there's equipment that, like what we're wearing right now, that is very much like these are beast hunters. But then there's also, we've already found this out, church hunters, and the two are not the same thing. Church hunters are basically the hunters that are connected directly with the Healing Church, and beast hunters are kind of like the ones that came before, the people who started hunting in the first place.
That guy's got your blood echoes.
He does. Give him back is what he needs to do. Hey, ass, come here. Let's take you guys on one at a time. I might be a slightly lower level than I should be for this particular area, but it should be fine. Just got to make sure that I don't roll off the edge here.
Again.
Yep. Come on, John, have a little faith.
I do have faith. I'm pretty sure I'd be dead like 4 times already at this point.
Oop.
So you're good.
But yeah, so that's one of the main. One of the main things that I feel like isn't like there are a lot of like little hidden messages in this game, like that shit on the floor about vacuous ROM. Like it's hard for me. One of the things when we did our Dark Souls 2 playthrough and we did our Dark Souls 1 thing, right, and all that stuff. One of the things that I don't think a lot of people know is I'm pretty bad at sussing this stuff out on my own because I get more into like the actual mechanics of hitting a dude with the saw spear than I do with tracking down every single little teeny tiny rune that's in the game or every little thing that's written on the ground. So generally speaking, like with Dark Souls 2, I would just go out and research stuff before we started playing. And with this one, it's been hard because when we started, the official guide wasn't out. There weren't that many videos on it. Ooh, get some new gemstones.
Nice.
But I'm finally starting to figure out that there's the several different organizations in this world and what their agendas are and how they kind of relate to each other. So we're going to get a clue to that soon. Something that was really striking when I saw it in the game, but I never really understood the full implications until just very recently. Oh, motherfucker.
Oh, that's a big guy out there.
I see you. I see you.
I see you riding. I see you shining. I don't know what that means.
They see me rolling. They hating. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. That guy's got a sniper rifle. A wheelchair dude with a sniper rifle. I want to know where the... Oh, God, come on, dude. I don't want to fight you out there. Yeah,
He's
come on.
like, I don't want to come in there.
Come on.
It's dark in there.
Oh, shit. That was the wrong button.
That was totally the wrong button.
Okay, gets a little blood. Come on, dude. Come at me. Come at me, bro. Come at me. Come at me. There we go. So, another thing that I was thinking about was last week when we were in the Hemwick Charnel Lane, right?
Okay, yeah.
So we know from fighting the witches last week that the witches have, and I think that we've kind of mentioned this a little bit from time to time, that eyes, haha, see you next fall, Grandpa.
I think he lived.
Did he? Is he down there?
Yeah.
God damn it. That's all right. We're going back down there. We'll take care of him.
I like the fact it looks like he's like on the edge of the fence.
Yeah. It's been a while since I've been in here, so I'm not sure exactly where everything is. I do know, though, that the weapon that I used for almost the entire game is at the top of this particular tower, which is why we're going up there.
Okay.
Or the badge you need to buy that weapon is up here. But so last week we were in Hemwick Charnel Lane, and I was thinking back to that, and I remembered that there is so the witches at the end, right?
Yeah.
They're not like there's 2 of them, so they're not a singular like named character, right? They're more of a kind of a mini boss, right?
Yeah.
Or not even a mini boss, but they're not specific. They're not a character. They're a sort of enemy. They are a witch. And I remembered later on in the game that there's actually an enemy. What? Oh shit! I don't trust any of that. Yeah. There's actually an enemy that looks a lot like those witches, but doesn't have all the eyes all over them.
Yeah.
And that enemy will grab you and try to fuck you up. And oh shit. Another one?
Yeah, well, they're hiding in the mists.
Jerk.
Like they keep running out of the mists.
All right. So I have a feeling that the witches in Hemwick Charnel Lane are those enemies who have collected enough eyes to have insight to be able to use the powers that they're using when they fight them in the boss. Now here's the Radiant Sword Hunter badge, which we already have a regular Sword Hunter badge. We picked that up a while back.
Yeah.
Let's see. We have this one, badge of the Ludwig, which was one of the healing church hunters, right?
Yeah.
This one is Radiant Sword, includes the heirs to the will of Ludwig. These hunters, also known as Holy Blades, are what remain of an ancient line of heroes that date back to a very early age of honor and chivalry.
Chivalry.
These guys are like knights.
Nice.
And let's see what's going on up here. It's like I said, it's been a while. I think I only came up to this area one time, so
A lot of urns.
I'm not super familiar. Well, it's the incense. Okay, so the door is locked. We don't have whatever it takes to get in there right now. as I'm not like super familiar with this particular area, I don't know if we're going to find that later on. But all right, so it's time to go back down, take care of Grandpa Sniper, the end down there, and hit down the lower part of this, which, like I said, I didn't know existed for a long time. But anyway, the witches, right?
Yeah.
I have a feeling that, like I said, that they are just enemies that have gained enough eyes, enough insight, enough sight into the world to basically use those powers. And I also kind of have this theory that area was like conquered by them, because I mean, like this isn't. I don't think this is borne out. I don't know if there's any lore to
Support this?
support it, right? Oh, hey, wait. Do our little messengers, they have those pots now? Are you guys auto-equipped with the pots?
Yeah.
Yep, they got them on their heads. I like those guys. They're so stupid.
They're cute.
Yeah. That, all right, so, hold on. Before we continue, this particular area is reminiscent. There's one of these in like every Souls game, right?
Yeah, I recognize this type of area.
Yeah. So, but we're going to do is what we're looking for is you see those ropes over there?
Yeah.
We're trying to get down to where the bottom of those ropes are, and we're probably, there's probably going to be at least one or two just total dick deaths here. So I'm going to take all my clothes off so I don't take as much falling damage, and then just go, what? Oh, shit. Woof. Now, this is actually an area that we probably, if we were playing the game straight, wouldn't get to until way later. Anyway, before I completely lose the thread, so I was thinking maybe the reason that there are no men in that area in Hemlock Charnel Lane is because the witches harvested the eyes from all of the men and then made the women who are, they're all crazy and screaming at you and stuff, essentially into their minions.
Yeah,
servants.
I could buy that.
Because the only men that are left in that area are the giants, right? The executioners, and it's like, well, maybe the witches looked at those executioners and they were like, maybe not. I don't know if that's entirely like maybe we'll
Or maybe they felt that they were easy enough to manipulate. That they were like, they're brutes. They can do what we can't as far as strength.
Yeah.
We can manipulate them, so it's good there.
So this is an extremely interesting area. All right, you ready, John?
I'm ready.
Okay. I'm gonna let you react to this as you like.
Oh.
So
Long hallways.
yeah. So this is the abandoned old workshop.
Wait. Isn't this are the what?
Sort of. But like look back here.
Huh.
That's Yarnum. I love this, and the thinking about it is really interesting, especially the things that you pick up. And I'm going to wait until we get done
That's
here.
cool.
First of all, this chest is different than every other chest we've seen in the entire game, right? And it's got
Oh, doll clothes.
doll clothes.
Can you put them on?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. You want to wear the doll clothes? We can wear them for a little while. We're
Yeah,
just
I
walking
figure
around in here.
Salas is okay with who he is.
Yeah.
Sometimes he wants to look pretty.
Sometimes he's just looking to be fabulous. So as I say, discarded doll clothing, likely a spare for dress up. Deep love for the doll can be surmised by the fine craftsmanship of this article and the care with which it was kept. It borderlines on mania and exudes a slight warmth, like it was just being worn. But I like this. I think this is interesting. Oh my God!
Hello.
Silas. Your forehead. Oh my God! It's like bulbous and incredible. But
I look fabulous.
But the interesting thing about this is the fact that this means that this is the real workshop.
Yeah.
This is it in the
This is
real
not the
world.
dream.
This is not the dream. And so the dream is actually based on a real place that actually existed. So let's see what the old hunter bone is. I don't know if I've ever really used or picked that up before. Is that a magic thing? Let's see. Where is it? Probably in here. Old hunter bone. This is magic. It is said that, let's see, the bone is the bone of an old hunter whose name is lost. It is said that he was an apprentice of old Gehrman and a practitioner of the art of quickening, techniques particular to the first hunters. It is most appropriate that hunters carriers of the torch who are sustained by the dream would tease an old art from his remains. So this particular item is like, I think this is one of the first magic things that we've seen in the game.
Yeah.
Basically, in order to use it, let's see if I can use it.
I don't think you can. I mean, it's grayed out, kind of, sort of.
Okay, yeah. See, it requires 15 arcane.
Yeah.
And what it does is when you use it, it uses 5 quicksilver bullets, and it makes you faster for a short amount of time.
Oh, okay.
That's the way that magic in this game works, is it uses the same quicksilver bullets as your ammo, essentially, for it, and it's got a bit of a cooldown, but you can use it. So there's a few different magics, but it's one of those difficult things where, like, they don't give you magic very early on in the game, and so if you want to be like a magic user in Bloodborne, it's kind of a pain in the butt. So here we've got a doll.
Oh, hey.
And it's just an abandoned doll. But in this area, we've got all the same things that we have in our workshop, right? One thing that you will see, though, is that this has definitely been abandoned, is in our workshop, there's all these weapons hanging from the ceiling.
Yeah, there's weapons.
There's also
and
more books and things
there's
everywhere.
Tons of books everywhere
Yep.
in our location.
So let's see what this is. 1/3 of an umbilical cord. Now, this is an extremely, extremely important item, but not until the very end of the game. But it's going to tell us. A great relic, also known as the cord of the eye, every infant great one has this precursor to the umbilical cord. Every great one loses its child and then yearns for a surrogate. The third umbilical cord precipitated the encounter with the pale moon, which beckoned the hunters and conceived the hunter's dream, used to gain insight, and so they say eyes on the inside, although no one remembers what that truly entails. I'm not going to talk much about that because that's some endgame shit right there. But it is really important. What else do we have here? And we also have a small hair ornament, which... Let's see what we got. Is it under key items? There we go. A small, very ordinary hair ornament, although it has been lost for quite some time. One can still see signs of the care with which this tasteful ornament was once kept. Its color would stand out most brilliantly against a head of grayish hair. Who do we know that's got gray hair? Who could use a little head ornament?
Was it the doll?
It is the doll. So I'm going to light this up. I don't think there's anything else in here. The only other thing that's kind of worth noting is the fact that, you know, none of the messengers' fountains are here.
Yeah.
Right? And that the way into this particular area, the way into this is through this little section, which to us is barred in the Hunter's Dream.
Yeah.
But it's the most interesting and the most informative thing about this entire area is that the Hunter's Dream, the Hunter's Workshop is a real place, and that this kind of solidifies for us the fact that what we are in when we go to the Hunter's Dream is definitely not real. It's definitely a dream.
By the way, if you want to change Silas back to his normal clothes, you can.
Oh yeah, we're probably about to run into some shit here.
Just,
so
you know.
let's
Just
go
letting you
ahead
know.
and get back to.
He's felt pretty enough.
Okay, that's good. It's also worth noting that it seems like I don't know. Fuck that. That's not really that interesting. All right, let's go. So we're going to try to get down to the bottom here without dying. Oh, shit. Okay, there we go. Woof. And
I hear
down
something
here.
breathing.
Yep. This is a full-blown werewolf. He's bigger and walks on 2 legs and is more powerful than the wolves that we have currently seen. So that's why I'm going to fucking cheese dick the shit out of him and make sure that we don't have to fight him for realsies. But I'll let him turn around so that we can take a look at him after he's dead. Or maybe he's not a werewolf. Whoa, shit, dude.
He's got fireballs.
He's throwing fireballs? Hadoukens and shit?
He's got horns.
Damn, man. And we got the beast rune from him. Let's see what that's all about. The transcription of the roar of a labyrinth beast. The bearer of the beast rune has accentuated temporary transformation effects. Beast is one of the early Carol runes, as it was one of the first to be deemed forbidden. Discovery of blood entailed the discovery of undesirable beast. That actually ties into like the beast pellet that we have, and some other items that we've seen where it's kind of like there's a mechanic in the game that I don't use very often that's like enhancing your beasthood to the point where, and I believe that if I'm not mistaken, if we go to our stats down here, that we see beasthood, and that I believe beasthood. Let's just see if it has a description of it. Is like in direct opposition to insight. The higher this attribute, the closer you are to beasthood when temporarily transformed. Now, I think that a lot of people have looked through the game because
and they thought it meant that you'd
eventually be able to turn
into one of those.
Yeah.
But that's not the case.
But that's not the case. At least not that anybody has found so far. So we're going to go through here. And this is basically, like, I don't know how much you remember, but, oh, hey, look, it's a person. Hey, Oh, they're watching Seinfeld. You know, actually, here's an interesting thing. Let's just see. Oh, God damn it. Throwing rocks at their door. I know that there's some people, like back in Yarnum, who really respond differently to you if you're dressed like the church from the church.
Yeah.
Especially the black church garb, because it's they're hunters essentially, or they're inquisitors. No, okay, so it's the same thing. All right. So let's switch back over. Boop, 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 boop. But yeah, this is eventually going to lead us. Like I said, I don't know if you remember it, but when you go through the door, like you're going up to go face the what's her face, the lady in the church, Vicar Amelia.
Yeah.
There's like this. There's a a little balcony that has like a just crows. There's a balcony that has like a little ladder that comes down from it. What the fuck, dude?
He's pecking at you.
Yeah, well, I'm not having any of it.
Just pick up like a hat or something.
Yeah, I picked up some clothes from. They're just like peasant clothes. So we picked up the rumpled Yarnum hat, common Yarnum hat, well worn and losing its shape, and sweaty clothes, well worn and damp with sweat. Ew, gross.
All right. So if we wanted to look like one of the people of Yarnum.
Yeah, I don't know if. Oh shit!
Oh
Whoa.
shit! Wolf.
Dogs out of nowhere and shit. I'm gonna try to sneak up. This is one of those bag men. I'm gonna try to sneak up on him, get him in a stun. These guys they're very powerful. They're an enemy from kind of later in the game, and they are not to be trifled with. Oh shit! God damn. Okay, so the hunt is definitely on over here.
Yep, they are.
In fact, these guys are not even. Whoa, they're different. They're like
they got like
bag heads. All right. Yeah. I mean, they're definitely using the same tools, but they'd seem different. I don't know if it's their.
They got like sacks on their heads.
Yeah, I don't know if it's
like scarecrows.
Proximity to the church or something, or if this is just like an out of the way. But they look like workmen, right? Like they've got like that apron.
Yeah.
Very interesting. I don't think I ever took a real close look at these guys. I think I just killed them and moved on. But yeah, they're definitely different.
Cool.
This is also an area that I'm not super familiar with, so if I get lost.
And there's two more bagmen over there, so
yeah.
Keep your guard up.
Madman's knowledge.
Madman's knowledge.
Let's see what we got going on here. Is
Hey,
that one of them?
no, there's two.
Is that two?
Yeah.
Just walking side by side?
Yep. Traveling along, singing a song, side by side.
They always walk side by side to hide their numbers. Wait,
Yeah.
that's in a straight line. I'm sneaking up on them. Ha! You done. What? You. Oh, whoop. Oh.
Do you think something was behind you?
Yeah, that was just his death cries. But I was like, what, motherfucker? So let's see. This, I think, is the way back to where we were. So let's just go ahead and explore down here real fast.
All right.
Boop, 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 boop. And then what's our time looking like? I want to know kind of how much time we have left. Okay, so we're just about done. Let's see what's down here. I think that's one of those brain-sucking motherfuckers. Look at them all crouching.
Suckers!
That's one of the things I like about this particular game is that it really behooves you to go to get into an area slowly. Oh, no, I do not want to get brain sucked. Nope, no thank you. Not a fan.
There you go. Whew. Whew. Yeah, that was harrowing.
And so I think this is the last area. Fireblood gemstone. That's cool. Wait, hold on. Ah! How about
trying to knock the bucket into it?
Yeah. What does this note say? Remember Dead Body? I do remember Dead Body. Oh, is that just nostalgia for Dark Souls 2, where you have to do that a couple times? All right, so that's it, and that is going to take us back over to the church ward. I think before we get done here, John, we might take a stab at Vicar Amelia. I don't know if we're gonna. If I can kill her in one shot, great. Otherwise, I think she's going to be next up on the hit parade. of Bloodborne people what need an ass whooping. So yeah, if you had come back to the Cathedral Ward via this direction, you'd be able to open up all of the things that you needed instead of opening that, instead of using that $10,000 thing.
Yeah.
So, Vicar Amelia is right up there, but I think that I'm going to go ahead and punk back to the Hunter's Dream and do some upgrades before we go. Because
all right.
I've got 17,000 blood echoes. I don't really want to just
use
dump
them before we die.
Yeah. Also, if I'm not mistaken, because we picked up the badge, we should have a whole bunch of new weapons that we could buy.
Yeah.
So, this is the last place that we were, was the abandoned old workshop. Oh, also we can give the doll the hair clip and see what happens. I've forgotten what happens. Yeah, in watching that video, it's a super esoteric story, John. Like, it's all over the goddamn place.
Yeah. No, I've read some stuff.
Give small hair ornament.
What is this?
It's a gift.
Hair ornament.
I can't remember. Not a thing, only I feel a yearning, something I never felt before.
She's crying.
What's happening to me? Tell me, Hunter. Could this be joy?
Yes.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, lady. Oh, okay.
Tear stone.
So I believe that's like a blood gem. Nope, maybe
Nope.
not. Let's see. Oh, no, I think we can smash it and get a blood gem out of it. I don't know if there's anything else to do with it, so I might just hold on to it for right now. It's like the red jewel brooch.
Yeah, what's the description on it?
Let's see. A single silver shining tear stone used to change into a droplet blood gem that fortifies any weapon. A doll sheds neither blood nor tears, and thus its nature remains unknown. Whoever thinks this is precious must be troubled by severe naivete. Okay. All right, what do we got here? We should have some new weps. Yep, there it is. Oh, fuck, that thing is so expensive.
Ludwig's Holy Blade.
Mm-hmm. $20K. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and we got a bunch of blood echoes that I haven't used, so I'm gonna use them all. See if I can't get up to $20K. Because the Ludwig's sword is like that. You know how you like the axe quite a bit?
Yeah.
That's like the new axe that you get.
Oh, okay.
And it scales with so much.
Oh, there you go.
Let's see. All right. What do we got here? Boop, 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 boop. Huzzah! And then let's see. Do we have anything else? I think we also have the ability to buy Ludwig's rifle now, which is it's like a better shotgun. Ludwig's rifle exhibits several departures from the workshop design, suggesting the church anticipated much larger inhuman beasts. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that his sword has the same thing. Trick weapon used by healing church hunters is said that the silver sword was employed by Ludwig, and the first hunter of the church, when transformed, it combines with its sheath to form a great sword. Healing church workshop began with Ludwig and departed from old Gehrman's techniques to provide hunters with the means to hunt more terrifying beasts and perhaps things still worse.
So in other words, they thought things were going to go to shit and go to shit fast.
It seems like they were anticipating even bigger and more threatening things than just the beasts that Gehrman and the original hunters were interested in. So I'm going to see if I can't get that. Yeah, excellent. Let's see. What do we got here? Boop, boop, boop. His rifle. All right. Oh, shit. Pooperinos. Oh,
Because now you don't have any money to do upgrade or to do
Yeah. Let's see. I might have enough to do a few upgrades. Let's see. Stake driver, I don't have enough twin blood shards, but I do have enough bloodstone shards for
Ludwig's Holy Blade.
But I only have enough for one. I might go grind out some shards the next time before we start up the next one. And his rifle, I think the rifle might still be better than the shotgun just by just because of how big it is, essentially.
Yeah.
So let's do little blood gems here. Make sure that we got the best blood gems for the job. Boop, 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 boop. Nope, seems like that one. Yep, yes for that. Let's see what we got for this one. 28, 28, 28, 29. And that's all that we got at the moment. I'm going to research before we come back next time.
Yeah.
And see if we want to go smash the little girl's pendant in order to get the
Okay.
get that. So I'm going to go with communion. We're going to go with lake, and we're going to go with air. Those are all good ones. And now we have. Oh nope. Let's see. Come down here. I'm going to go ahead and swap this out. Let's see what the attacks are for this. So this one is 28. And this one is 20. Okay. Well, we'll stick. Fuck it, man. Fuck it. We'll just go with Ludwig's. I only use that stuff to stun anyway. And then, let's see. That's Saw Cleaver +3. Oh, shit. I don't have the skill for this. I only have...
Oh.
Let's see. What is my... I need one skill in order to be able to wield it.
All right.
What was interesting, though, is that as you upgrade Ludwig's Holy Blade, it scales with both strength and with skill and with arcane, right? So as long as you have the needed attributes, the 16 strength to be able to use this, it's a really good weapon because you can beef both your strength and your arcane, which gives you access to be able to do magic spells and shit.
Yeah.
And they're both gonna level that up. So all right, let's go to the Cathedral Ward, and we'll take one quick run at what's her face, and then we'll be done.
All right.
And if we die, then we'll just do it next week.
I'm ready.
Yep. I love Ludwig's Holy Blade, by the way. Like I said, I used that for almost the entirety of my playthrough once I got it. I think I was using the axe for the most part.
Okay.
But then after that, it was just like, yeah, fuck it. Strangely, though, I never upgraded it with... like, later on in the game, you're going to get gems that you can slot into your weapons that will change the damage type of the weapon from like physical to all magic, like all fire or all lightning, essentially.
Yeah, I think I was reading about that the other day.
So, oh yeah, that's right. I can't wield it right now. I can't even just like poorly wield it. Okay, shit. They won't even let you do that. That sucks. So I almost wish that instead of trying to beef up Ludwig's Holy Blade by buffing my strength stat for the entire game, that I buffed it with Arcane, because there are certain bosses that are, as we already know, right, that are that are susceptible to certain types of elemental damage.
Yeah.
Like Bloodstar Beast, like really, really got some shit from fire. Oh, and actually it turns out that after you get that Sword Hunter badge, the one from Ludwig, the little dudes will now sell you fire paper and lightning, or just fire paper, or maybe both fire paper and lightning paper. Yeah, I know, body snatching. Oh shit. Oh yeah, haha.
Can't do anything to you while you're
Opening the door in the most slow way humanly possible. Yep. All right. So
Yeah.
see you guys.
That's right. I came in here.
Here before we go, we've
Suck
got
it.
heir to the ritual of blood, purveyor of ministration, place your hand on the altar's sacred covering and inscribe Master Lawrence's adage upon your flesh. I did not find this note. John, this note is incredibly important because what it's telling us is that Master Lawrence is part of the Healing Church.
Okay.
In fact, Master Lawrence is, as far as I can tell, the founder of the Healing Church.
Okay.
Which is incredibly important, especially because we know who he is and we know who Wilhelm is. Now, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to just bring some Molotovs just in case, and then I'm also going to bring a numbing mist because this boss likes to heal herself like a biatch. And is this coarse paper? I'm looking for blunt attacks. Oh, yeah, by the way, how pimp is this thing? It's like a steampunk shotgun.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I was going to get out the torch so that you could see it better, but...
Yeah, it doesn't work that way.
But I'm an idiot, so... All right, let's just take a look at old Vicar Amelia. Vicar Amelia is basically the Cleric Beast version, like, 3.0.
Okay.
And actually, this is going to give us an example of where the Cleric Beast came from. We're kind of going to get more of information about that. Can we understand what she's saying?
Oh. So much blood.
Yep. I didn't notice this before, but in this fight, John, Vicar Amelia is very fixated on this locket.
Yes.
And we know that Father Gascoigne is fixated on the music box that will
Yes.
stop him. Ooh, it's a dog, wolf, deer thing. So I'm starting to wonder if part of the reason that people succumb to the beasthood is because of attachments to the world in the form of, connections to their old their old lives that they can't let go.
Could be. It's a good. I mean, that's a
Fuck.
Jesus.
Yeah. I mean, I'm doing a fair amount of damage. I'm just kind of getting whomped a little bit while I'm doing it. I probably could use something with a bit more range than this. Like, I probably could have used the axe.
Yeah, the axe.
There we go. Oh, shit, is that vital attack? Yep. Ooh.
Nice.
That's halfway, but she is a bitch. She will heal herself. Ow. And she also likes to grab you and then, oh, shit, bite your head off. No, you don't. Oh, fuck, you do. You did. Yeah, there she goes.
Is that?
That's the healing, I believe. One of the things that I could definitely say about Bloodborne that I consider to be kind of just like a downfall of the game.
Oh yeah.
Is that the camera in these boss fights can get real. Can get real shitty in a hurry.
Yeah, I've noticed that.
Oh shit! Nope. Get back! See, she just tried to grab. If I'd have been too close, she would have picked me up and chomped on me. Ah, shit!
You need to back up.
Yep, I do. Here we go. Blood. How about a little fire, Amelia? No, that doesn't really work.
Burn!
Okay, here we go.
You can do it, Jeff. You got this.
I'm trying, John. I'm gonna try. Oh shit!
Kind of.
Fuck. How many more do I got? Oh fuck. Is that it? Oh,
like
hey,
that's
look
it.
at that.
Hey,
God
Brent
damn.
Slaughter.
All right. Wow, I did not expect that. All right. So, it's Rain and Blood. Okay, so let's check out the gold pendant that we picked up from her. Boop, beep, 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 bop. Pendant of Vicar Amelia used to change into a blood gem which fortifies weapons. Same as those other ones, you break it, right? This pendant passed down among the vicars who head the healing church is a reminder of the cautionary adage, words that will open the gates of Byrgenwerth. So we haven't seen this so far, but down one of the paths in this particular area is the door that leads to Byrgenwerth.
Yes.
But, as we know, they won't let us in unless we know the password, essentially. And that is, I was telling you before, what we're going to get from this encounter. And the first time that I played this game, I had no fucking idea that that's what was happening here, right? By touching this skull, we're going to get one of like 3 cutscenes in the game, which is going to tell us the password. It's also going to tell us about Master Wilhelm and Lawrence, who we just learned about.
Master Willem, I've come to bid you farewell.
Oh, I know. You think now to betray me.
No, but you will never listen. I tell you, I will not forget our adage.
We are born of the blood, made men by the blood, undone by the blood. Our eyes are yet to open.
Fear the old blood.
So, what I didn't understand...
My liege.
Oh, wait, sorry. Yeah, not done yet.
Okay.
So, what I did not understand when I was watching this cutscene... Oh, God damn it.
By the gods, fear it, Lawrence.
All right. So I'm not entirely sure if this is Lawrence's skull, and that's how we're seeing this information.
Yeah.
But what I don't understand is that when they say fear the old blood at the same time, that's the password to get into Bergenworth, is basically fear the old blood. That is their adage. And it tells us through like both the descriptions of the Carol runes and a few other places, that Master Wilhelm there in Bergenworth, the Bergenworth people are not fans of blood ministration. Now, what that means, and it's something that I didn't really get until like today, right, is that Lawrence was once a student at Bergenworth, but when they were exploring the catacombs and basically developing all of the things that make this world, Lawrence figured out how the blood works, and he decided to use the blood in spite of the fact. So he broke from the Church of Bergenworth and created the Blood Church. Now,
Okay.
the only other thing that I'm doing here before we stop is that it is now night. Killing Vicar Amelia basically changes this world to it. There's 3 phases of this world, and this is the second one. And I'm just going to get away from these guys because I don't like to fuck with them. But now, as you can see, it is nighttime.
Okay.
I'll try to see if I can't get over to a place where we can see it. But that's going to be it. I think we've covered a lot this
Yeah.
particular time. We've actually, probably more than just about the entire rest of the series combined, we've managed to get a huge chunk of information this time.
Yeah.
And I've held off on killing Vicar Amelia just to kind of make sure that... because that does mark a change in the world. There's a few different state changes. But let's see. I think we should see the sky over here. But yeah. But basically, it's nighttime now, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to wrap it up. This has been Bloodborne. Thank you, patrons, ever so much. And we'll be back next week with another in our Bloodborne Sequential.